you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure.
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now. You ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix,
Test 1 2. Check 1 2. Thank you, matey. Maple Leaf. Little O.
shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, I got no rival. No rival.
it's on tonight, and you're gonna love it. We've been waiting to move.
Good evening and happy Thursday night, SimFan family. How's it going? How's it going, friends? Vrooden the Great is in here. We got Vrooden. Welcome to the live stream, Vrooden. We've got Alan Cleveland. Alan, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you, my friends. We also got Dave Arcane. It says, happy leap day. Yes, that's true, the 29th. My wife's birthday was yesterday, Dave. Did a little celebrating. Got a Nintendo Switch, finally, after all these years. Actually, she and my son are playing it right now. Super Mario Brothers, what is it? Something. It's a new one that came out back in October, but welcome to the live stream. I digress. Maple Leaf. What's up, Maple Leaf? Welcome to the live stream. Practice. What's up, Brock? Good to see you. Alan Cleveland back in the house with us. Matt Hawkins. Good to see you, Matt. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you for joining tonight. TJ Turner. TJ Turner is here in the house, my friends. TJ, how you doing? Hopefully you're flying with us tonight. You said your sim crashed to desktop. Isn't that a bitch? You know, I have to talk about it. I wasn't so sure we were going to be flying the aircraft we're flying tonight. I'm going to get into that for a minute. But good to see you here, TJ Turner. Thank you for joining. Iron Knob Airways is in the house, friends. Say hello to Iron Knob. I know, Iron Knob, you must have hopped over from our good buddy, Osflat Sim. Mr. Osflat Sim is simming right now. Go and check out his channel if you haven't already. I know some of you hopped over here just to say hi. But if you haven't, check him out. Exclamation AFS. Get you to his channel. He's doing a live stream right now, friends. Good to see you. All of you. Did I miss anyone? I'm sure I missed somebody. That guy is in the house. That guy. Good to see you, that guy. Welcome to the live stream. So good to see you all. My goodness. And on an unusual night, Thursday, we don't usually stream Thursdays. We know we started with streaming Thursday nights. Hey, Slim. we used to stream on Thursday nights. Now we're streaming on Wednesday nights, of course. Well, Wednesday night was as I said, it was my wife's birthday. Short Round is in the house, friends. Short Round, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey, everybody. Hey, so my wife's birthday was, as I said, probably the third time now. But, so we had to do the family night last night. It was great. It was fun. We had a good time. We went and had authentic Mexican cuisine. Excellent place called Alisteca here in Ames. They got 2 restaurants here, and they make amazing food. Great atmosphere, great food at a reasonable price. I can go and sit down and have a meal there for like $9 or $10. And what the hell is it now at McDonald's? $8? I'd rather go and support a local place. I'm sorry. I'm not like going against McDonald's, but I digress. Friends, it was a great night last night, but here we are Thursday night with all of you, and I see there's several of you in here. Thank you for joining. I was kind of interested to see now everybody's kind of on this cadence. Plus, I screwed up this morning, as Vrooden pointed out. I caused mass confusion. I did this one other time. This was the second time. I scheduled the stream, meaning for 8:30 p.m., and it was 8:30 a.m. By the way, I'm going to just go out on a limb and just say it's going to be a snowball's chance in hell that I'm ever streaming at 8:30 a.m. So if you all ever see me mess up like that again, just count on it being p.m. and ignore it. I saw several of you like TPHI17, Vrooden. I don't know. There's a few others that joined in this morning. I do appreciate it. If you're back here, I know some of you are. Appreciate you being here. The orange juice short round, that was hilarious. By the way, I still haven't figured out why the Google or YouTube clears out our messages. I got in trouble. I got accused of deleting them by somebody one time. I'm like, hey, I don't delete them. None of my moderators are deleting them. I think they just clear out for whatever reason. But anyway, here we are, 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and I'm here with all you, my friends. And we're back in the No, we're not back in anything, unless you're a member and you joined us Monday night, which some of you did, which I appreciate it. So tonight we have something exciting in store for you, which earlier today I wasn't sure, again, we'd be able to realize it because I was having some delayed issues. I did the 109 update. How many of you did the 109 update? iniBuilds, or I call them ini, but iniBuilds. Somebody calls them ini, some call them ini. They released version 109, as many of you probably saw, and I'm like, oh, good, update. And so I updated it, and then last night I was like, what the hell? Like every 4 to 5 seconds, I'd have this 1 second pause driving me crazy, and it was just consistent. And I've got it narrowed down to every time I loaded the FMC, that would happen. It would be smoothie. It'd be a smoothie. It'd be smooth up to that point. Anyway, got it resolved today, finally, and so I wasn't sure if we'd have to be flying the PMDG again, but here we are in the A300 for the very first time, friends, very first time on a public live stream. We are in the A300. As you can see, I've got the cargo bay doors open there, Vrooden. Wingman 21, what's up? Wingman says blue skies, and Tashi's back in here. Tashi, good to see you. Thank you for joining, Tashi. Welcome you two to the live stream. One and all. Kangaroo's in here, friends. Good to see you, Kangaroo. So anyway, got it working, I think. We'll see. It should be fine. We'll see. Probably spoke too soon. But so we'll be flying the A300, you can see in the background there. I see several of us. I've got one up. I've got Chipper Sneeze, Marion Harris, old golfer. What's up, OG? OG's in the house. So we're all flying the A300-600. Then who's flying that beautiful SimFanatic livery in the 7.3 right there? In the 7.3. Oh, of course, it's Proctus backed up there for you, Proc. Welcome to the live stream, both for all of you that are in chat and all of you that are in the sim. This is basically like a fly-in every time we stream anymore, which is awesome. Which is great. Okay, so anyway, for tonight, what are we flying? So you saw me do the overfly of this beautiful KOKC, which of course is Will Rogers World Airport. So we're going to be flying from there to San Antonio International Airport. Both are INI builds. So it's an INI build night. That's what it is. It's an ini-build night. So we're flying their aircraft, and we're flying 2 of their airports tonight. And they are not sponsoring this stream whatsoever. And so it's just, they make good products. They make good quality products. So we're doing that. We're doing the aircraft and a couple scenery packages tonight. It's just one leg. Why, you ask? Why, Vrooden? Because, as you'll point out soon enough, you just did 730 minutes. That's why. That's why it's one leg, because I'm going to do cold and dark, and it's going to take a while to start. So I'm just going to warn you all, if you're here and you're ready to just fly, sit back and relax and enjoy the pre-flight, okay? Because it's going to take a little while. And but again, friends, thank you so much for joining. I'm SimFanatic, your host tonight, with the SimFan family. Everybody's here. Well, not everybody, but a lot of you are here. Appreciate you being here tonight. Okay, so with that being out of the way, usually I do like up and close and personal. I'm going to go ahead and do that again because I want to show you. Some of you, Dave, are you still here? Dave stopped here. Brett Place is in the house. Welcome, Brett. Oops, I hit my laugh track. I wasn't laughing at you. Welcome, Brett. Thanks for hopping on over to say hello. And again, friends, if you, Oz Flight Simmer, a good friend, Oz Flight Simmer, Brett's our good friend too. Check out his channel. Check out Oz Flight Simmer's channel. Oz Flight Simmer is streaming right now. But let's check. Go ahead and say hi. If you do drop in and say hi, please say that you're there to say hi from the SimFan family. He'll know. Okay, so let's check this out. But I was just looking at this in awe on Monday when we were doing a members only flight. Check this out. Look at the attention to detail. Look at that. You can even go up here and you can read whatever that means. And so we go up here. Look at all the cables and the lines and even the springs. I mean, you want to talk about some attention to detail. iniBuilds does, just like you saw in the scenery that I just went by and did a flyby on. They leave nothing to the imagination. I mean, everything is right where it should be. Well, I shouldn't say everything. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic on an A300. But there's a lot of, even just look at the texture work that they have with the little bumpies here and, paint chips, and you got dirt and oil and, all the kind of things that would normally be found on an aircraft such as this that is in service. Also, what I like about this is the wheels. Check this out. The wheels actually wear and tear. I can't remember who was pointing that out. It might have been who was flying with us Monday night? Silver Killer, I think, was saying it was Silver Killer. He was saying this will actually show wear and tear. So after you land it, you'll actually see wear and tear on the wheels. How about this? Did you know the A300 has brake fans? Yeah, we'll see those when we get into the cockpit when we're pre-flighting this thing. But they're actually brake fans. Look at all this. There's this. What is this? Anybody know what that is? This thing looks like a P2. It even has a Pitot cover. Anyway, pretty cool. Pitot tube for the landing gear. No, that's not really what it is. Look at it right here. You can even see the turbine spinning, just from wind and air and stuff. But by the way, we did the UPS. So Proctus and the rest of you that were here for the members only live stream on Monday when we flew this. I did the UPS. I think, was it Matt Hawkins I was seeing was loving the UPS? So, so we're doing FedEx now. And let's go into the cargo bay here. You're going to get it dirty. I know, right, Tashi? I am going to get it dirty. We'll go inside the cargo bay here. Now, this is the lower deck cargo bay. And you can see you got the little rollers and stuff there for the pallets moving forward and back. Let's go over to the main cargo. Who has the old Federal Express? Who is that now? That's pretty slick. Thanks for joining in, whoever you are. I got to back up because I can't see it right now. The nameplate isn't showing yet. I do have the nameplate on. Okay. It's going to show. Let's give it a minute. Who is that? Iron Knob. Sweet. I could have, accelerated it. Iron Knob, thanks. Look at Iron Knob's in the old look at that. That's pretty cool. Federal Express. Thank you for doing that. Actually, I got to get a screenshot of that now. Iron Knob. Let me get this because I got to get everybody here, all pretty maids in a row. But the fact that you've got the old Federal Express livery is kind of a kick-ass thing here. So let me grab a screenshot. Oop. There you heard it. All right, let's get over here. And I'm almost done because it's going to take a while to pre-flight this. So I'm going to drop down here and so take a look at the main area. Hello. There we go. And so there's the main area. But just all the detail here. Look at all the rollers, the tie downs. Thank God I can just walk out of it. But anyway, so that is the interior and exterior of the... Oh, God, TJ Turner. What the hell was that? Looks like you're in the DHL there, and you're in the A300. Awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, so let's hop on inside. And let's start. Everybody grab an orange whip, will you? Grab yourselves an orange whip, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to take a little while. So I've only flown this aircraft a total of 2 times. This will be my 3rd time. I did fly it once before. Well, no, that's not true. I did 2.5 plus 1 on Monday. Okay, 3.5, 4 of it. I did do one more flight. So about 5 times. Okay, so we'll see how I do tonight. We'll be doing an ILS approach. In fact, I'll go ahead and put up the route information. By the way, if you ever want to check out the route information, just type in the command in chat, !FP for flight plan. Easy to remember, just !FP. Okay, so let's take a look at the route. So there's the route. So we're going KOKC. So that's where we're at right now. And so we're going to fly the Muddy 3 Standard Instrument Departure, or SID, to Moose transition direct to WINDU. Then we're going to be doing the Star Cuervo 1 to San Antonio. We're going to be flying at flight level 310. So that's where we're going to start. Now you can see this has got the EFB, got the tablet here. Look at this. It's got more than 2 icons, unlike the PMDG EFB. They still only have 2, right? Unbelievable. But anyway, now one of the things I want to show is if you go up to this little gear here, you can actually do a cold and dark, where we're at right now, ready for start, on with APU or on with GPU. So if you want to take a shortcut, you can do that. That came in handy when I was testing what was going on with the shenanigans and the pausing constantly. It was driving me freaking crazy. But I got it figured out. I'll talk about what it was. It was really easy. But it's like, there's got to be a way. Right, Vrooden? Turn on the APU, do it now. No, you're not getting out of it that easy, Vrooden. Good try though. Good try. So what you can do is this actually connects up with SimBrief. But to start with, let's go with the checklist. Now, it's got you all know, I love thorough checklists that you can do the little eye thing, right? Just find out where you're going. Look at this checklist. So we're going to start with the preliminary cockpit inspection. And honestly, friends, if you're overwhelmed about airliners, here's the thing. Yeah, this checklist isn't going to catch everything. But if you want to try out an airliner, you're probably going to want to try out, probably one more that's a little more basic. But this isn't a bad one to try out because you can follow the checklist all the way through with the little eye. See this little icon? I'll take you right to it. So, for example, batteries, auto. Click it. It's like, oh, it shows you all of them you have to click on. Perfect. So we'll do that now. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the sound. And let's go ahead and turn off the music for now so we can hear all the good sounds. Actually, you're hearing... Nope, you're not hearing additional sounds. So battery 1, 2... 3. And now you'll see, if I turn on my Bravo camera, which I do have that running, you're going to see that actually I should have showed it before, but you see all the lights come on the Bravo. And I know many of you, I've got a question today on the video that I have on how to enable the LED lights. Some of you have problems with getting the LED lights, but I should have had the damn camera on before I did this, but all the lights came on in the Bravo, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, so we got that done. Wow, we're done with step 1 of a million, 1 of 17. Okay, so we ticked that off. This is our hydraulics, so you're just kind of looking to make sure they're all in green. So if we go down here, it's going to show, okay, you want to make sure all those needles are in green. Wiper switches are off. I'm just going to blow through some of these. Gear is down. Gear is not down. So if you can see on this camera, my gear is not down. So I'm going to put that down. So it's actually kind of a good thing to go through. But over here, it's already down. But I was in an up state. All right, so we're going to hit tick item. I'm actually starting to get mad. That ain't right. What happened, Vrooden? Oh, 738 minutes. 738 minutes in. We're getting Vrooden upset. All right, slats in hand. That's all in agreement. We're going to skip over that. Reversers are down. Fuel levers are off. Weather radar's off. External power, if available, established. Actually, we do want to do that. So if we go up here, we've got external power. Now you're going to hear. Listen to that sound. The sounds on this thing are incredible. We're not going to do the APU fire test and all that. If you want to see some of the stuff, there's a lot of great YouTube content providers that are out there that have done like a full tutorial and stuff. So I'm for the sake of all of your time, I'm going to keep going. So we're going to switch. We're not going to do the APU right now. We'll run that later. IRS mode selectors, of course, that's important. We got to turn those on. These are the ones up here. We're going to go nav, nav, and nav. So there's 3 of those that we're going to hit nav on. If you're in the 730 or 737 has 3, but if you're in like the 787, it only has like 2. ISDU, you don't really need to do anything here. You can ignore that. And by the way, there might be some things, if you're flying the A300 a million times and you're like the professional A300 pilot, you might get a little annoyed. I'm going to skip a few things just for the sake of time, so bear with me. But anyway, so oxygen, low power supply switches, those are over here. So you're going to watch these little gauges go up into the green. You're just making sure that they're at least going up in the green so your passengers have oxygen, and so do you. We're going to ignore the annunciator test. We're going to ignore the VHF radio. Look at how fast I burned through those 17 steps, Vrooden. Okay, so now on the FMC. Now this is... I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. That's obnoxiously loud. So we're going to go down to our FMC, just right down here. And here we've got a line IRS. That's going to be very importante, right? But the first thing you want to do is you want to clear the, like it says here, clear messages. So we're going to clear the button. Initialization. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to actually, so this will connect up with SimBrief. You can connect the SimBrief. I'm not going to show it tonight, but you can connect SimBrief up like so many aircraft you can. And what you want to do is go to your acres. And to do that, you go to menu, and you can load your SimBrief plan. So go over, instead of FMS, go over to ACARS, and then request SimBrief. Click on that. Now, this is when I would start having that delay thing. And I'm like, what the is going on? You know, I actually didn't say the F-bomb because my wife's out there. They'd be like, what is he doing? It was all for effect, that bleep button. But anyway, it would start slowing down. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, Vrooden. Cost index, I'm going to check and see what we have for a cost index. So actually, you're not seeing this, but I'm looking at my SimBrief sheet. We've got, hey, Proc, we have cost index. I've got cost index of 99. You'd like that. So he puts in 100, goes for the gusto. I'm going to leave flight ID alone. Don't have to worry about that. So now we've got our stuff here, and I can go next page. And then I've got my block fuel and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to run over to it. I'm going to go over to my flight, and now you can see that I've got KOKC and KSAT. So it's already imported because I just imported it. So you can actually do this first over here. And actually, this is the first time I actually noticed if I do it on the FMC, it actually populates in the FB. That's pretty cool. I'm seeing that with all of you for the very first time, so that's sweet. So that's already done. Now we can go back over here. The ground equipment is where you can turn all your doors. That's how I got all the doors open. Yeah, that's pretty obvious, right? That's pretty standard. Weight and balance. This can, at first, do you want to take horses? Vrooden? The rest of you? How about you, Matey, if you're still in here? Tashi? Humanitarian charter, postal freight. But here's from SimBrief, custom cargo. So go over here, go from SimBrief. And a couple things here. I can say update from SimBrief. I actually can match these up. I'm going to check these actually against my SimBrief sheet. There is a times and weights. I'm just going to check the I'm looking at the sheet now, so we should see payload should be at 98,800. That looks right. Our fuel should be at 32,700, and that looks right. So what you can do is you can say apply load, and you'll see this aircraft kind of bounce when we do this. There you go. So it bounces a little bit. You'll see these start counting up. So you can do like fast time at Ridgemont High, or you can just you can do it, or you can do it instantly. If you go up here and click this red button, matey. F1 starts this weekend. Oh, I didn't realize that. So I can hit this button and do instant and say finish now, and it'll finish, and it'll be right at where I need it to be. All done. That's it. Weight and balance is done from SimBrief. That's how you do it on this. Go back, and we can go to performance. We're going to need this later. We're taking off from runway 17 left, so we can click on runway, do 17 left. We got that loaded. Now what we need to do is sync that information. We got the weight and everything. Now we can do a calculate, and it'll bring our V speeds up. We're going to come back to that. Let's get back to our FMC. Whoops. That's not where I wanted to go. FMC. Now we can click in our R1 button. It loads that block. Zero fuel weight. It'll load that. And then take off gross weight. And down here, this ZFWCG, all we need to do to fill that in is go over here, look at our weight and balance. I got to go back to our weight and balance. And then this MAC MAC ZFW, right? So that's 3005. So we'll just say that's my contacts. Oh, that's 30.65. That looked like, so we'll do 30.7. 30.7 here. So we'll do that 30.7, and then we'll click that in there, and it's going to fill in the trip time and the route, and see all that's filled in. We can go to the next page. You see that little arrow that's just saying, hey, there's a next page, dummy. So we can do that, and we get back to the initialization one, and we're all set. So we got that part done. So I actually skipped ahead a little bit, but that's okay. We'll come back to some of that later. I got some chat to catch up on here. Tashi says ponies. Yay, awesome. Nice one, Tashi. We've got Hawkins says, no bunny tonight? What a shame. I don't think she could make Thursday, so yeah, she might hop in later. Who knows? Matt, but Pilot Rick, welcome to the live stream. Everybody say hello to Pilot Rick. Pilot Rick, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Are you flying with us tonight? Let's see. So ready for F1? Yes. I don't know. I never get into F1. We got to do racing practice. I keep telling you. Find some time to do racing practice. You got the whole racing thing. I'm ready to go, man. What are you waiting? You're waiting on me. We're backing up, right? No, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. I'm making that up. Cleveland's doing a little LOL. Hop in. Okay, so we got our initialization stuff there. Enter from an airport. We did that. Return, verify. Okay, we got to do align our IRS. See, this is very important. If you don't do this, you don't get this, right? That doesn't fill in. You're not going to be able to see your flight plan. So you got to go here, and you got to hit, just click align IRS, and that's it. Now this, I should have done that earlier because now it's going to take a while to do. I forgot to do that. Anyway, we got more stuff to click through. There's plenty of time, Vrooden. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not going to get too hasty here. We're not going to rush it, okay? We know that you want every single second of these pre-flights because you consume them and you love them. So no smoking. We're going to go up here, and we're going to go auto. So there we got auto, and then our seatbelts can come on. And hydraulics, we already checked those, so we don't have to worry about that. Servo control panel, we're not going to worry about that. Flight recorder, we can go up here, turn that on. External lights, we do have to go through some of these. So nose is already off, landing switches are off, wings off. Strobes to auto, so we click this, click point. Let's go ahead and do auto on the strobes. Strobe and actually, that's not the same strobe. Beacon to on. Runway turn-off lights are already off, and the nav logo can go to 1, so that's just one click up. And ATS levers, that's these up here. Very important. Interesting thing is, watch this. If the IRS has not been aligned, check this out. These switches here, because it's going to be the next thing. This pitch trim and yaw damper, check this out. They'll come back down, so we're supposed to be clicking these up. And watch, the two on the left are going to come down. If you ever wonder, like, what the flop? And then you're like, why aren't they staying up? They should stay up. Why aren't they doing? And then, like, why is that happening? And then you look down here. It's like, just check and see. Your IRS isn't aligned yet, right? So that's what does it. Oh, it's my fault. Practice. Yeah. Of course, I'm kidding. Pilot Rick says, SimFanatic race team will return, LOL. And don't forget, American Trucks have, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot that. Shh, quiet, Pilot Rick. If TNT's in here, he is going to come down hard on me, buddy. He's going to come down hard on me. Alan, do you know what time and channel that is on? Oh, you're going to have to talk to Brock on that. TJ Turner says, yes, just like in the 310. Okay. I didn't, that's a plane I need to fly now. TJ Turner, I've had several of you ask about me flying the 310, and I got used to this because I bought it. So, yeah, I definitely need to do that. Brock, remind me to go up there and turn that. One of you remind me to turn that up. Win yourself a first officer emoji, because I know I'm going to forget it. I know I'm going to forget it, okay? I'm just saying, Dave. I'm just saying. Dave says, I've been playing a lot of it. We have to do American Truck Simulator. I've got it. I just... The time thing. Okay, electrical power plant, fine. Engine fire test, we're not going to do that. Electrical, and forget it. Engine panel, ignition selector is already off. I already know that. Doesn't rechange it. We're not going to do the APU fire. We're not doing the pressure check. Window heater switches we will do. So we're going to go up top. Turn those on. Now I can do it. Release the probes. So we're going to turn the probe heat on, because that's coming up. I'm just going to go ahead and turn these fuel pumps, because this is one thing. The fuel pumps, to turn on the freaking fuel I don't think these are in the checklist, are they? Maybe they are later. But you got to have them on anyway when we start the APU later. So I'm just going to do that now. It's not going to hurt anything. Ventilation panel, that's fine. Emergency lights to arm. We definitely need to do that. So we're going to go one up on the arm. Okay, so here's the bleed. So this APU thing, this is kind of important. So let me go back to that. So we go back to this. So you got the APU bleed here. So that's going to go vertical there. So you want that... if APU bleed switch is on, because you can't read that, but if it's on, you should have it be vertical. If the APU is running, it should be going crosswise. Well, we don't have it on right now. Okay. We'll get back to that. Condition temperature, set and check. Remember what that is, actually. Pack temperature, check mode selectors. I think all those are going to be on. Why is this not? It's not backing up. What's going on? Click on that again. Will it go? There it goes. Okay, so those are all on auto, so we're good there. Oh my gosh. Kangaroo, what did you just do? Kangaroo dropping in the $10 dono. Everybody say thank you. I'm going to say thank you. Kangaroo, you legend, you. Thank you so much for the $10 dono. What do you say? I've got to get new contacts. I just got new contacts. I did a new prescription and I can't read anything. This donation for insurance access for this flight. Nicely done. Nicely done. Everybody give our friend Kangaroo some orange whips and some blue skies. And do appreciate Kangaroo. I will do the same. If I can find my right window here. Here, blue skies, orange whips. Hell, we'll throw in a few STDs for you there, Kangaroo. Thanks again, my friend. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very kind of you to do. Appreciate it. Okay, oxygen panel. Okay, we're good there. Okay, EFIS. So, PFD brightness, we're fine. We are flying about noon today. I know we did a couple cargo flights and we did night the other night, so we'll be fine there. The flight directors are already going to be on. As you can see, they're on. So there we go. We've got them on. FMA displays, white text, fine. Command bars, those are in view. Well, are they in view? Yeah, they should be in view, but I thought they would be there, but I'm not seeing them right now. Okay, that's fine. VOR should be at nav, and you can see that these are on nav. That's what that is. Decision height. Let's see. So we're going to click that button, and we need to enter our decision height, but I can't do anything yet because I think the command bar is probably not in there yet because I don't have the thingamajigger. So I got to turn these on now. Now those should stay on because our IRS has aligned. And now we got our command bars. I guess that's one way, Proc, to figure out if things are working or not, right? Because stuff doesn't show. Now, I'm going to check out the... let me check out and make sure that my Navigraph charts are decision height. Again, we're going to be doing the ILS. Looks like our decision height is 200. So we're going to go ahead and do 200 feet. See some of you getting ready to go here. So 200 on decision height. So that means go, no-go at 200 feet above the runway here. Okay, so we got the decision height set. FCP, fine. Captain switch panel, whatever. Standby airspeed indicator. We're going to skip over that. RMI. There's shouldn't be any flags. No warnings. Don't see any warnings. I mean, we've got plenty of doors open, okay? So don't let me forget to close the doors. Altimeter. So I just hit B, and you can see, like, there's 3 altimeters here. We've got an altimeter here, and, of course, our first officer altimeter right... Where's it at? Right over here. No, that's speed. Right over here. So if I hit B, you'll see all of them move. See? They're all climbing. So we got that. Vrooden says, I'm not at all confident that this is actually going to go anywhere. Oh, it's going to go someplace. We're going someplace, Vrooden. We're going to at least go backwards because I'll put the tug on. We'll push back. IVSI, we're good there. ADF RMI. Sure, no flags. We're not going to test it. Clock's fine. Standby horizon. We want to uncage this. So if you look over here, just click and hold this and uncage the artificial horizon deal. There we go. Done. Standby altimeter, star flap indicator. See, if I was doing this full bore and I really wanted to paint Vrooden, I'd do every single one of these. But I don't want to paint all of you. I would do it if it was just him watching, but since you're all watching, I'm not going to do that. Parking brake, we're going to go ahead and set. Of course, that's just right there. Auto brake switches, those should be extinguished, and they are. They're up here. Reverse unlink lights extinguished. Everyone says I knew it. Tashi says, get some prescription aviators. I do need those, man. I do. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Landing elevation is set. We're good there. What else did I miss? Hawkins dropping the blue skies. Love it. Landing gear. We're not going to test that. Fine. Here's your brake fan. Remember seeing those brake fans? So you can set that right there. You can actually turn those fans on to cool your brakes. Cool your jets, Vrooden. No, your brakes. Speed brake handle is retracted and disarmed. I know it's already done. Takeoff warning check. Let's forget that. Fuel levers to off. Warning system and emergency satisfied. TCAS, set code. We'll just keep going. ADFs. A lot of stuff. Rudder trim's already at 0. Trust me. I know. I've gone through this enough times that I know this is how it's going to be. Okay, back to the FMS. So we go down here. We clear the messages out. There's a couple of them here. And so now we got to continue and program our flight, okay? So we didn't do that yet. We imported, but we're not done. So we got to go to our flight plan. And we're going to click on KOKC. Okay, nobody say anything. Let's see here. So 17 left. So we're going to do our standard instrument departure, right? So we know we're going to be leaving 17 left. So if look up at the top, we've got Muddy 3. And we also are flying Moose transition. And we're good. So then we're going to hit this insert. And so you're going to see this manual and flight plan discontinuity. And I actually helped our good friend Oz Flight Simmer because he was programming. And I don't blame him because I sometimes forget, like, because you go from the PMDG to this thing, and it's different on how you delete or clear them. We're going to get back to how you clean that up. But we're going to go then down to our arrival airport. And we click on San Antonio KSAT. TG Turner ready for pushback already. Wow, awesome. So our star, we're going to fly the ILS-4, right, as you can see up there. So ILS-4. And we are going to do the Cuervo 01 standard arrival right here. So you got to hit that up arrow. Why didn't that click? There we go. And then our transition, as you can see up there, is WINDU. So let's find WINDU, and we'll click on WINDU. Now, it says Trago. We're not gonna do Trago, but I'm going to show you how you can manually insert some waypoints, because if you have Navigraph charts, it's kind of nice because you can get everything programmed in there. So I'm going to go here and look at this. So we're going to have McCarty, so I'm going to hit insert here. Now, first things first, we got to get rid of this manual and flight plan discontinuity, or our flight plan is going to be broken. So you hit clear, get that in your scratch pad. If you try to clear, this is what All's Flight Simmer was trying to do. He's trying to click on this, and it said not allowed. So the important thing is you got to hit clear, first delete manual, and then hit clear again, and then hit flight plan discontinuity. It'll remove it at that point. That's all there is to it. You just, if there's a manual waypoint, you first got, I think there's a couple of them in here. You first got to delete that, and then you can delete the disco. This second one I'm actually going to leave, because I'm going to manually enter some of these things. So I'm going to hit clear. When they go into Scratchpad, clear, delete the manual one. Now we're going to actually add a couple of them, and they're as follows. Full all, and the reason I see this is I'm looking at my chart. Full all, and I'm just going to click right here under McCarty, because we're going to go McCarty, and then we're going to have full all right after that. And then Piccolo, so P-I-C-L-O for Piccolo. Oops. Missed the L. There, L-O, Piccolo. And then we're going to hit where it says flight plan. So it's going to go full all Piccolo. And then I think Avery is after that. So what we can do is now we just get rid of that flight plan discontinuity. Delete it out. Now we have a nice smooth flight plan, and we get to San Antonio runway 4. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check this flight plan virtually. So we're going to go on to up top to KOKC-1711. I really feel funny saying that for some reason. We go up here, and we're going to do switch this to plan. So click it once to come over to plan, and now we can virtually fly this thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click this up arrow. We're going to pan through each of these waypoints and just watch for any kind of discontinuities or something looks funky. So muddy. Yeah, I really need new contacts. My goodness. These are terrible. Like the left contact's just bad. It's like my left eye. So we're going to go through, and then here you go. Here's the runway right here. So it's just we're going to go about face. That's some of these extra. Remember I did the pick roll and all those. So that's what we plugged in here. And then we're going to go and we're going to intercept the localizer. We'll come in for an ILS landing on runway 4. Easy as that, my friends. Easy as that. So we're just going to back up, go to the very top. So we're ready to go. And we got our flight plan. So far, it's not quite done yet. Going to click back to map, get that back on map mode. And we're going to check our altitude and all that stuff. So this should go up. We're going to be flying up to, what did I say, flight level 310. So it does go up to flight level 310. It's got our speeds in here, so that all looks good. So we're going to go ahead and take item here. I'm going to expand this out so you can all see it. Our alternate, I'm not worried about that. Typically, you would definitely want an alternate airport if the weather's bad. Cost index is set. Cruise is set. Flight ID, weather. We're good to go. Weather, you'd want to put in some winds and stuff, but for the sake of time, we're just going to keep going. So we're going to check that. We're going to check this. You're 12. Ready for push. Performance. So we got to get our performance and our data in here for the performance. So that's on the EFB. We saw that, right? So flex to temp is required. So what we're going to do is we're going to check up here, and we're going to go to Home Performance tab. Remember we calculated this? Let's go ahead and sync this again. Recalculate in case it changed. So our flex to temp is right up here. So that's at 53. So you can see that, 53. So all we're going to do is we're going to drop over here. And actually, here, I'll just do this clicky thing because it makes it easier to see. So we're going to hit flex to temp, and then we're going to do 53. 53. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to do flex to temp. So flex to temp is just, we're going to do basically toga. It's going to go to that, and then cockpit door. So this is important because we have everything open. So we got to close all of our doors. So one nice thing is, I've never tried this. This is the first time live in front of all of you for my embarrassment if it doesn't work. We're going to go to ground equipment, and then we're going to say, let's see if it works. Let's say close all doors. Well, actually, everything is closed. No, it wasn't. Let's go outside. There the doors go. You can see the doors closing. Look at all of you. Pretty maids in a row. Okay, so those doors are closing. Let's go ahead and toggle. We got to get the APU started, but I don't want to toggle the ground power unit yet. Let's leave that. Let's arm all doors. See if that'll work. Okay, so now we need to get the APU started. So now I know it, friends. I appreciate y'all bearing with me as we'll get up in the air here shortly. APU master switch on, so we're going to go up top. Get this APU master switch. We're going to turn that on. Check. Oh, why did it go there? Okay, APU master's on. APU start switch. So we're going to hit start. And we're going to go to the eCam, and we're going to click the APU button, which is just down here. So that's going to show on our display, which is right here. And we're going to watch right over here. We're going to watch this increase. So there it goes. It's starting to increase. So we're going to watch and monitor that. Might have to go put some, like, eye drops in my left con. It's, like, dried out already. That's a bad sign, right? So we're going to wait for that to get to 100%. So right there. Watching that go to 100%. Let's go outside and see if we can hear it. Probably could get rid of those stairs, huh? Well, that's coming up. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stairs. Left stairs. Let's remove those. Does that actually animate? No, they just disappear. All right. So let's go back to the eCam monitor, APU. Again, we'll be going shortly here. And now it's not working. Why is it doing that? But I think we're at 100. We're at 100. So now we can go ahead and take that, and let's go up top and go to APU bleed. So that's this. Now listen to this. Now watch this thing go horizontal. Now listen to the air. Can y'all feel the air back there? Get your orange whips in your air. Now external power can come off. So that can come off now. So if we uncheck that, now we can go over. Now we can clear the ground power unit. We can turn that off. There we go. And we're done with that one. So before we're already almost ready to start. Cockpit prep done. Signs are already on auto. Fuel's already set. Navigation set. Landing elevation set. Altimeter set. Braking skid is normal. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon is on. And parking brake is on. Let's double check. Yeah, the parking brake's on. We got that. We got our beacon, so that's it. So engine procedure. So we're going to request a pushback. And, you know, I have never used the pushback. Do you all use the built-in pushback? I've never done this before. Well, I've done a pushback before. But I've never done the pushback with use. I always do the Shift P and do the built-in pushback. So let's try this. Let's see what kind of shit show happens here. So we're going to click. Actually, we need to release the parking brake. So let's release that. There we go. And now let's go ahead and ready for pushback. Let's go ahead and do a pushback. Assume I just hit that. Yep. Okay. Here comes the pushback. There we go. Okay. We're almost ready. So we're going to be ready to clear. TJ Turner. Oh, Bunny. Welcome to the live stream, Bunny. Good to see you. There's Bunny. See, I told you, Matt. Bunny would show up sooner or later. Proctus says, hello, BB. Benjamin Patel. Benjamin, welcome to the live stream. Good timing there, Bunny, because we're like ready to push back and start this bird. Welcome, my friends. Thanks for joining. Okay, to Spam is in here. Howdy, SimFan and Chad. Welcome, all of you. Thank you for joining. Finally, we're ready. All right, ignition to A. Now you're going to hear the Paxol kind of switch and engine 2 start, but let's kind of watch. We're coming back here. All right, let's go ahead and start. We'll start the engine here. So we're going to go. So we got the ignition 1 and then start 2. So it's going to open up and then that's going to start. I'll clear this guy here. So you can hear that already starting up. So let's go over here to the left and we can stop the pushback. Pushback stopped. Want to put our parking brake on. Right there. Parking brake's on. And what we're going to do is we're watching for this to get to 20, which it'll already be passed. It's at 24.3. Now listen to these sounds. Listen to this. I'm going to turn it up. Listen to this. You hear the N1 nozzle. EGT's climbing. That's your exhaust. That's your exhaust gas temperature. And here's our N1. You hear that baby powering up there? All right, and there it clicked. So we got it clicked, and so that means that should already be set and ready. Power is going from the engine 2, eCam engine status. Oh, I didn't click that, so you can go down here and click the engine. Now that changes this to the engine, right? Okay. Next thing, that should be extinguish and repeat for engine 1. So let's go up here, repeat, and start. That's going to go green to open. Now we're going to go down here, and we're going to watch this N2 nozzle as that spins to 20. So that's where it says on 20, we want to give it some gas. Just kind of watching that. And there's 20, so we're going to go ahead and do engine 1. Now you're going to watch the nozzle 1, so this is going to start spinning up. That's when you hear it really kind of kick off. That guy! There we go. I gotta get a screenshot of this, 'cause that's just damn cool. Beautiful. Might do one without all the name tags on too, just because it's kind of neat looking that way too. Go. Hear that turbine powering up, friends? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so we should have the top now should be off. Yep. So at that point, let's go back to our checklist. Where are we at? Engine start procedure. And so that one's done. ECAM status, it's monitored. We're done with that. Okay, after startup procedure, ignition will come back off. So we're going to go normal. Listen to this. There goes our fans. Gotta get air back there again. APU bleed. Both engines are running. We can go ahead and turn it off. It's this green horizontal is going to go vertical because we're going to turn the APU bleed off. Now watch this go vertical. There we go. That is done. Now we can go to APU master. Both engines are running. APU master can come off. So now we're going to go ahead and turn off that. We don't have visible moisture right now, but we will want to turn on anti-ice later if we run into moisture and we're below 10 degrees Celsius, of course. Speed brake is down here. So we're going to arm that, and we just do that by clicking up, hold, and click up. Rudder trim, we already got that. Slats now can come to 15, so we're going to go ahead and get slats to 15. We can watch that up here. You'll have a slat indicator. It's kind of old school. Slats and flaps. It's right here. See that white bar is going to come down to 15 on the slats? Well, this comes down to 15 on flaps. So that should stabilize at 15. Trim set for takeoff. Okay, so how you do this is you're going to come over here. Right here. We're going to go to performance. And our trim is 0.2 down. Notice that's 0.2. Very important, 0.2. So you're going to go over here. Actually, yeah, kind of take a look at it here. Trim, you want this at 0.2. So these are whole numbers. So you want to get this to just probably approximately like right there. Okay. That's probably a little bit far. 0.2, probably about right there, you think? Maybe just a notch. There you go. There you go, SimFanatic. And I didn't check that rudder trim. I'll go ahead and turn down the sound. It's pretty loud. Okay, we're almost ready. Pitch trim is set. Rudder trim is set. Spoilers are armed. Status and flaps are set for takeoff. ECAM status, we can check that here. Okay. Turn that off. Anti-ice is required. Hand signal received. Taxi out procedure. Taxi obtained. We'll say we got that. We're going to turn on the taxi light, which is right here. So our nose to taxi. Brakes. Flight controls. Good to go. 250 on our speed. This is a little bit different. You know, when we do look at the FedEx there. We do the 250 on the speed here. Like normally we'd do like V2 on the others, but we're just... Somebody's having problems back there. That's alright, not by the way. FCU, we set that to 250. Altitude is select. It's, we haven't set it. See, that's why we go through this. What did I say it is? What is the altitude, friends? Flight level 310. So we're going to set this to 310. Flight level 310. All right, there we go. Flight directors are both on. We can tell they're right here. Flight directors on. Required, we're going to go profile and nav. So we're going to go ahead and set those right now. FMAs, match expected modes, auto brake to max, that is right here. So we can click and turn that one on. Transponder mode set. So we're going to go down here and set the transponder. A lot of stuff. I know, don't the important thing is don't feel overwhelmed when you do these. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. So we're going to go 2 over here and then weather on the weather. Takeoff configuration, we're good to go. And before takeoff. So we are actually ready for taxi, friends. Finally. I know. We're finally ready. Okay. Vrooden, are you ready? All right, so we're going to follow all those guys, Iron Knob and everyone else. It's already over there waiting, like thinking, okay, SimFanatic, come on. All right, we're going to enable track hour, and here we're getting ready to go, friends. Here we go. As soon as I release the parking brake, then we might be able to go. There we go. All right, here we go. Really digging this plane, though. I'm glad I finally got it. Haven't totally figured it out yet. And it's still got a ways to go. Love that short round. That's SimFanatic air. Look, we got a couple of them. We got, who is that? Oh, Kangaroo's in it. That's right. Kangaroo's got it. And we got short round there. It's lovely. Just lovely. Look at that. TJ Turner coming in with the DHL and the A306. Loving it, friends. People are digging the A300 today. Practice over there. Practice, you're flying the 738? What? Are you actually flying the 737-800? That surprises me. Because I know you have the A300. You've been itching to fly this thing. You must be itching to get back in the PMDG, huh? You must be. Okay, Despan says, my PC caught fire and melted. I hope you're kidding. Okay, Despan, please tell me you're kidding. How did that... If that happened for real... There should be enough, like, am I going through puberty? I think my voice just cracked. Actually, I've been feeling a little under the weather. I didn't sleep well last night, and so I'm hoping I'm not coming down with something. There's a lot of junk and garbage going around, so I might not be as energetic tonight. Let's see. Practice says, SimFanatic, I'm in the PMDG 737-800 FedEx. Oh. I swear I have that installed, Proc. It's weird. Weird. I think I'm having that stuttering thing again, which is really weird because I uninstalled and reinstalled and I didn't have it. Now I'm having it again. Huh. Yeah, it's doing it again. It was doing that, and I did a bunch of tests after I uninstalled and reinstalled, and now it's come back. We'll see if it clears out, but we're going to keep going. There goes practice. Yep, it's doing it again. Well, that's a bummer deal. And it's only with this aircraft after I did the 109 update. That sucks. Yeah, figures. I did a bunch of testing after I uninstalled and reinstalled. It was fine after I did that, but something's going on. Something's got to be getting corrupted with something with the FMC or something. I don't know, but it's doing it. I hope it doesn't do that all night. Yeah, it's like an every 4 to 5 second thing. See? It just like stops and then it goes and then stops and it goes. It was doing that earlier. All right, here we go. Maybe once we get up in the air, it'll clear out. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'm not seeing the right liveries either. Dang it. What's going on with that? All right, well, we're close. We're getting closer. It is what it is. Just go with the flow, like a twig on the side of a mighty stream. Hope you're all doing well this Thursday night. I almost said Wednesday. I'm used to us flying on Wednesday night. I almost said Thursday. TJ Turner says the stuttering doesn't stop until I restart the sim. Interesting. So you have that as well with the A300, TJ Turner? Because, yeah, I mean, but I didn't notice it until I did the version 109 update. I thought I had it fixed. We'll see. Apparently not right now. Incredibly annoying because I wasn't having any of that. Like, we streamed this on Monday night and didn't have any of it. Didn't have it until I did the 109 update. Does anyone know? Can you revert back to a previous version of the iniBuilds A300 aircraft? Can you revert, like, if you have a problem with 109? What I love is they're like, well, we fixed some stability stuff and performance things, and it's like, oh yeah, thanks a lot, because now I'm having performance issues since I did that. All right, everybody's up in the air. I'll quit bitching about that and we'll continue on here. So we're gonna go back to our checklist. And we've already got that done. So we got that done. We're gonna go here. Flight controls checked. Briefings confirmed. Set for takeoff. Performance FMAs are checked. Takeoff configurations checked. Transponder set. Cabin secure. TARA. We're going to go over here and turn that on. Good to go. And PAX is required. Ignition is required. Lineup procedure. So we're going to line up takeoff clearance. We got that obtained, we'll say. Brake fans are off. External lights, nose to takeoff. So we're going to go ahead and do nose to takeoff. Ah, damn it. Wing switch is required, so of course we're going to do wings. All right, we got that on. Strobe switch to on. And beacon's already on. Runway turnoff lights, that's these right here. We're going to turn those on. And nav and logo to 2. There we go. Come on. PAX, normal operation. Okay, they're on. We already got the TARA takeoff procedures clock to start. It's a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff, right? I'm not going to lie. There is a lot of stuff. Turn the clock on. And now we're going to be ready to go. Okay, are we finally ready? Who's ready, friends? Are we finally ready to get the hell out of here? TJ Turner, we're after you. TJ Turner, we're after you, my friend. God dang it. This is really irking me. All right. We'll do turn off the music. That's one thing I'll say. Like, if you don't have a beefy computer, I mean, I'm not saying that this is the cause, but iniBuilds for me has always been a performance, like, resource hog. Like, their stuff, I mean, they have high quality stuff and that, a lot of details, but like their scenery, obviously their airplanes and stuff like that. Like, if you're flying by yourself, of course, I have got a lot of overhead stuff, right? OBS and everything else. And we got a lot of us flying together, and that's going to impact performance. But yeah, that's one thing I will say about INI is, like, if you don't have a fairly decent system, they have some performance things that you can do, like optimize textures and stuff. They actually have that for this plane. But yeah, this is annoying because it's doing that lag thing again every 3 to 4 seconds. Whatever. Thanks, INI, for doing the 109 update that just broke this thing. It's not happening to everybody, though, so that's good. Okay, here we go. All right, we ready for 40%? That's how you get the 40. It's not that practice. Okay, let's go 40% on N1. There's 40%. We're going to click this button up here. That's going to do toga, and watch this. They're going to go full, and we'll see you on the other side, friends. Here we go. What's funny is it just seems so slow when it's taken off here. Look at this. I feel like I'm barely moving. Look at that. That is just ridiculous. It's like almost like an interrupt or like a call procedure or something that's happening. All right, here we go. About rotate. Gary, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Everybody welcome Gary. Here we go. Rotate. You got to pay attention to what I'm doing, Gary. Doesn't help when it pauses like that for a second. Here we go. Get the gear up. It's going to do this the whole flight, isn't it? It's going to do that every 4 or 5 second pause. Once I almost didn't fly this tonight because of that, but then I figured, oh, it was fixed, and I did some testing, and now it's back. And it just sounds like, TJ Turner, you were having that as well, and you had to restart the sim. Track the Slats and flaps. Don't forget that. All right, we're going to go over here and do autopilot on. Autopilot is on. All right, and that's pretty much it now. And we're going to go ahead and climb and climb. Tashi says she's big. Yes, she is. She's big. She is big. Look at her. All right. But yeah, the sounds, incredible sounds. Gotta love the sounds. Gotta love the sounds. So I see you up there, TJ Turner and Kangaroo. We've got Pilot Rick, Iron Knob Airways. Looking good, friends. Looking good. Gonna go over here, check out my charts. All right. This is ridiculous. This pausing thing, I'm probably going to bitch about the entire stream. I'm going to try to stop. But oh boy, does it bother me. You know, nothing worse than something working fine and then the developer does an update and it breaks it. How many of us, well, all of us have experienced this with Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? How many of you have had problems where it's like, oh, a sim update comes out, it's been fine, and all of a sudden now your performance tanks, or you start having crash to desktop, all that fun stuff? TJ Turner, it's okay. It's not too late to choose another aircraft. Oh my gosh. After taking all that time to get this thing going, yeah, I think, TJ Turner, if I was to stop now and switch aircrafts, I'm pretty sure I'd be lynched by probably about 90% of you. At least. Maybe 95. Hey, but we're underway, friends. We're underway. All right. I will be interested to see if it actually clears up, because I've always gotten so impatient that I just gave up on it and stopped. But all right, we're passing 10,000 feet, so at that point we're going to go ahead and turn off the landing lights. So those can come off, our wing light can come off, our nose can come off, and our runway turn-off lights, those can both come off. And I better do an outside shot, because if I don't do an outside shot, Vrooden gets very, very angry at me. Did Vrooden already leave? He usually only comes in for about, 10 minutes, complains about the stream taking too long, or the pre-flight too long to get going, and then he bounces out. That's okay. That's just fine. All right, see you back there, short round, chip a sneeze. Some of the rest of you, they're kind of over top of one another. Yeah, it's going to do it the whole time, I bet. It's back! There's got to be like something that gets corrupted, because when I cleared it out, it was fine. Now it's back. Now it's back. It's rearing its ugly head. All right. Passing 11,600. That's true. You know how to start an aircraft without a checklist. It takes like 3 minutes. You're right. Gosh dang it. What is up with that, though? Being in IT, it just bugs you when you don't practice. Like when you're just bound and determined to find out what's caused. Is it a process? Is it something run by? It's definitely the update. Yeah, I gotta work. When I get time, Proc. I don't have any time, man. I know. There's a lot of things I need to do. Put out more content, more videos, right? I'll get there. I'll get there, buddy. I'll get there. Sooner or later. And then we can see like our progress here too, which is kind of nice. Look at that. I've read that it might be a CPU issue with the sim. I'll tell you what, I didn't have this problem though until this update with this plane. Not once. So I mean, it could be with an update that they did. Could have could have put it in there. But what's really weird is it doesn't. I got it narrowed down to it didn't start doing it. It'd be smooth as silk and wouldn't start doing this interrupt thing until I did anything with the FMC. It probably is a CPU thing. It's probably some call with the FMC. They must have done some code change with the FMC, because after 109, it started doing this, and I reproduced it, and like I did it for like I messed with it for like hours. Like, it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't have the problem with the performance, with this lag or this pausing, until I could just put in like the from and to airports. And as soon as I did it, I could have it like for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. As soon as I did that, this shit started happening. So it has to do with some sort of call procedure with the FMC, something related to that system. It very well could be the CPU, something with the CPU code. TJ Turner says, I've had it before the A300. In my case, it's worse than yours. Stutters every 2 seconds for like 3 seconds nonstop. And is it only with the A300 or the A310, TJ, that you have that? That's good to know. That's definitely good to know. All right, we can turn off the Bravo camera. So go ahead and turn that off. We can get some more real estate. But yeah, it's going to do this the whole frickin' flight. All right, we're passing 18,000 feet. So we know what that means. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, syphilis. Testing 1 2 3, syphilis. 1 2 1 2, syphilis. That's STD. So, of course, we want to drop this down to 299 or 2. I don't think there's an STD button. Pull. Okay, yeah, that's right. There's a pull for STD. There we go. STD. All right, and then this one, we've got 299 or 2. So drop that down to 299 or 2. All right, and then we'll go over here, and we're going to pull this one. And then we got standard pressure. Of course, that stands for standard pressure. We all know this. We all know this. We all know this, friends. I want to say thank you for all of you that joined tonight. I know it's an unusual night for us streaming because we don't typically stream on Thursday nights anymore. We're usually doing Wednesday nights. Good friend Oz Flight Summer, do go over and say hello to him. He's streaming right now. And appreciate you all being here for a flight in the A300-600. I really like this aircraft except for this 109 update for whatever reason. I was going to mention this. So there's something with the 5800X or X3D architecture that there are some issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator and some of the effects in that. Because like those of you that have like do the Maverick one, right, with the FA-18, it'll actually cause you could have like people were posting this. They're like, I have a 4090 proc, your 4090 comment. They're like, I've got a 4090 graphics card. I've got like a 78 or a 5800 X3D, and it literally goes into like a slideshow when I'm using the F-18. And what it is it's the effect for like contrails and smoke and other things like that. For whatever reason, and you'd think that Asobo and Microsoft would fix this by now, but for whatever reason, it still causes huge frame rate issues. Yeah, I was actually afraid that this would happen, though. I was afraid that I was like, oh, it's running now, it's running perfect, and then I had a feeling this would happen. But hey, it's still good because we're able to fly it. I'll probably open a support. I don't know if that's really going to help with iniBuilds. And, just say, hey, can I get the 108 back? Because the 108 worked. TG Turner, you're on version 103 of the A300-600. That's a question I had earlier in the stream. Can you go back versions? Like, kind of like the NVIDIA graphics cards, where the drivers, I should say, the NVIDIA drivers, you can go back versions. Can you go back versions for these aircraft? Like, is there an archive for iniBuilds? See, I might open a support ticket just to ask that. I should have backed up the damn folder before I updated it. Damn it! If I would have known this would have been a problem, obviously I would have thought of that. Yes, the marketplace version never got. Oh, never got any of the... Oh, you have the marketplace version. Okay. But it's happening to you with the 103 version. See, I didn't have any problems until I installed the 109. Huh, interesting. Crash to desktop, short round. Oh, no. Short round. Short round, that sucks, man. It happens with any aircraft for you? Oh, that's no good. Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, I guess back to the drawing board. I thought I had it fixed. Guess not. Oh, Flight Simmer says I have run into dump SimFanatic. Time for lunch. What? Oh, it's Flight Simmer, mate. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. I have to run and dump. Time for lunch after a 5+ hour stream. Blue skies. Hey, everybody, say hello to Oz Flight Simmer. Oz Flight Simmer, thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, even if you just come in to say hi. Thank you, my friend. That's funny. Run and dump. We've all had that, haven't we? Old golfer, I see you way up there. Man, you're all like way ahead of me here. Passing 25,500 for flight level 310. It actually seems like it's getting worse rather than better. Tashi says man overboard. Man overboard. I hate it when that happens. See all of you back there. Oh, we have a subscriber. Awesome. What do we got here? We have got... Who's subscribed? One Enchant. Thank you for the subscription, One Enchant. Are you in here in the live stream with us, my friend? Thank you for that subscription. Appreciate it. Everybody, welcome One Enchant to the SimFan family and the live stream. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. That's some rather cool news, by the way. Turn that down because it's so loud. I've got some cool news, though. So I can share. I shared it with my mods earlier. Don't know if you all saw that. Moderators, by the way. So as many of you know, we'll be at FS Expo 2024. It is at the Rio. And cool thing is, we will be... we'll be sharing a booth with our good friend Q8 Pilot, Mr. Q8. So Q8 Pilot, thank you for joining us, or being partners with us, I should say, joining us, not here right now. And so we are going to share a booth. But anyway, he reached out to me and several of us that we're looking at doing some cool stuff. I probably shouldn't say yet because I got to verify it's okay to say because there's some preliminary things. But, he reached out to a few of us. A few names you might know: Two-Tone Murphy, XP. There's a few other ones too that are friends. Several friends, and those of you that really probably know who they are. But I'm not going to out everybody here. But just some exciting stuff for FS Expo. So we're looking forward to that. Having a good time in Vegas, baby, Vegas, right? So that's going to be a good time, I hope. We might even have Pilot Rick. Pilot Rick is in here. Pilot Rick, I still need to talk to I still need to talk to Q8 and make sure that he's cool with us doing a landing challenges. I know you've got some computer equipment you offered up to have there, so we can do some landing challenges while we're there, which would be fantastic, which would be really cool. So, Pilot Rick, thank you for mentioning and offering that you would do that. We got Silver Motherfucking Killer in the house, friends. Silver Motherfucking Killer. Silver, how's it going? Silver is here with us. Good to see you, Silver. He's home, friends. And Ira is here as well. Hello, my friend. Sydney says hi, as well as Blue Skies. Ira and Sydney, Blue Skies, thank you for being here. Good to see you, my friends. One in Chat is in here, says hello. Everybody, again, welcome One in Chat. Hey, let's all give One in Chat, our new member of the family, some Blue Skies, will ya? Yeah, throw in a couple orange whips. Don't give any STDs at this point. But that's standard pressure, by the way, one in chat. Good to have you as part of the family. Thank you for joining tonight. All right. But good to see you, friends. Thank you all for joining tonight. I see we're at 29 likes. Mighty! Dropping in some blue skies. Mighty. And we're at 31. We're at 31 likes. We all know what that means. All right. Well, here we go. So sorry about this one in chat, but you're going to experience something that you probably are going to unsubscribe after I do it. Customarily, what we do when we hit 30 and 40, do a little SimFanatic shuffle. Little SimFanatic shuffle for you. Orange whip. Orange whip. I could say to Shane if he was here. Orange whip. Orange whip. Orange whip. 26 orange whips. Friends, thank you so much for those likes. Friends, thank you for the likes. So 31 likes. Shout out to all of you. Want to say thank you again, one in chat for subscribing, and Kangaroo for dropping in that $10 dono earlier. Appreciate it, friends. Thank you. Enough of that. Enough of that. I don't think this is, yeah, it's not going to stop doing that stuttering crap. That is so annoying. But look at the clouds. What a nice cloud layer. This is a nice aircraft. You know, I think most people aren't having the problem with the stutter with the A300. I think it is a CPU. I think it's a 5800. I just got this sneaky suspicion, but who knows? It might not be, but I just got this sneaky suspicion it's that. Proc, I should have gone with, I'll tell you what, I shouldn't have necessarily gone with the 4090, but maybe I should have gone with the 7800 X3D. Still good, I guess. Silva Killer! How's it going? You're finally back from work. Good to have you back here, Silva. Did you update NVIDIA drivers? I didn't. You know, that's a good question. I did not update the NVIDIA drivers yet. But I don't think it's that, Proctus, because, again, it's fine until I do anything with the FMC on this plane. So I don't think it's anything with the graphics. I really don't, because I did a lot of testing with it, and it just was fine. And as soon as I plug in a from and to airport in the FMC, as soon as I do anything with the FMC, boom, this starts happening. Like immediately. Like I hit enter. Like I did the, what are we flying? Yeah. KOKC/KSAT. And I'm sitting here earlier today and I'm like looking around, panning around for like a minute straight. Fine. Everything's fine. Silky smooth. Enter. Boom. As soon as I do that, every couple seconds to 4 seconds, it does this second delay thing. So it's got to be something that they did with the update in 109 to like, because they said they did some stability things and some performance things and things like that, and some bug fixes. So I got to believe some code was introduced that's causing this. I'm not stuttering in PMDG. Then, well, yeah, at iniBuilds at FS. What does it say? So if you're not stuttering in PMDG, then we yell at iniBuilds. Yeah, absolutely, man. We yell at them. Like, what are you doing? Oh, Golfer SimFanatic, I didn't have that issue with the update. Yeah, and I posted in the forums, and several didn't have it, and there was another person that it sounded like they did have it. So I think it's just got to be like the. I was hoping it was something that was just corrupted in the directory because I uninstalled it and then I reinstalled it and then it was actually fine. I did the FMC and then everything was fine. But again, it's back, so I don't know what's happening. I didn't write the code for the plane, so I can't tell you. Oh, and check out Silver Killer. But good to know, old golfer. I appreciate it. What do you have for a processor? I bet you don't have a 5800X or a 5800 X3D. I'm guessing it's that, because I've seen other weird things with that processor architecture. Become part of the SimFanatic, but it's a good reminder there, Silver Killer. So Silver Killer dropped an exclamation sim. Yes, indeed. Become part of the SimFanatic virtual airlines and join us. And don't forget to run your landing rate module. Actually, I'm running that right now, Silver Killer, in practice. All right, we're at flight level 310. Let's check our progress. Top of descent is at 1936. So if we check... Yep, see, there it goes. 1936. So we got about 16 minutes, and we're going to need to descend. So let me check my flight chart. All right, so it looks like our intercept is at 2,000 feet. You know, I actually didn't check and see if it works for the Bravo cam. Let me try to do. Does it work with that? It certainly does. Beautiful. So you can see my altitude I'm changing there. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this set to 2,000. And I'm going to show you a trick that Practice and Silver Killer showed me because I'm, you know, I'll know that a flight PMDG. I'm a big fan of the thing auto descending when you have an altitude that is less than your current cruise. The aircraft just automatically starts descending, and you don't have to like remember to click the button. You do have a button you can click, but you can click it anytime. I can click it right now, actually, and I'm going to do that. So you go over here, and I believe it's the down, right? So if we click the down, watch this. You're going to see something in blue over here as soon as I click the down. And so you get that P destination, or P descent, not destination, P descent. Profile descent, I think, is what that stands for. And so I never set the landing elevation. Oops. Glad I saw that. What's the landing elevation? So 800 feet. Does that sound right? 800 feet. Good thing I looked at that. About 850 maybe. So we'll go about like halfway, about right there. One in chat says, just finished up a flight on the PMDG 737-700. It was very turbulent. Where did you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Yeah, I think it's about time to go back in the PMDG with this crap. This performance crap. I, come on, fix your shit. Actually, it works for others, you know, so it's all good. Just TJ Turner and I are having the beef with it. One in chat went YBRK to YBSU. Very cool, man. Cool. Who's all ready for the weekend? I know I am. I'm hoping I can fend off. Like, I feel like I'm like at the verge of getting sick. But again, I didn't sleep very well last night, so that didn't help. Oh my God, no, Proc. Yeah, exactly. Hell no. I just, you know, when I read forums and I see people like doing that and they're like, well, I had this one issue with this one plane, and they're like uninstalling their entire simulator and doing a clean install and reinstalling it. And it's just like, are you kidding me? I mean, obviously, if you're having problems with everything and you didn't load your community folder and all that stuff, then yeah, maybe go that drastic if everything else works fine, right? Otherwise, no way. Yeah, it's like a terabyte. No shit. Aces Down's in the house. Welcome, Aces, everybody. Welcome, Aces Down. Aces, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. We're flying the A300-600R, and I've been bitching the whole time because 109 was released last night, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to update the plane to 109 because it'll be better. No, it actually broke it, essentially. It's just performance-wise. We're getting these constant lag delay things, because of it anyway. Yeah, just no, Tashi says, exactly. But Ace, it's good to see you, man. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you here. TJ Turner, you do American Truck Simulator, right? Because you do American Truck Simulator. I've seen you in there with TNT. I stop by and say hello to TNT every once in a while. Do believe I've seen you there. While we're at it, let's go ahead and program our wrong spot. Let's go ahead and program our ILS. So our ILS, if anybody can confirm, I've got a frequency of 109.7. Then again, this is ILS for runway 4. And course of 37. Can anybody concur? So I've got 109.7. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that set right now. And 37 for a course. So we're just going to set that, and that's right here in the center console. There we go. Oop. Nope. There. Okay. Right. So you got that set. Silver motherfucking killer. So we're just dealing with it, Aces. We're just dealing with the lag thing, you know? It's like we did, Aces, I know you dropped in on Monday, remember? We didn't have this problem. Practice, I didn't have this problem, remember? Vouch for me. I didn't have this problem. I did a members-only live stream on Monday night. That was with version 108. I promise I'm going to stop bitching about it. I really am. But we did a full live stream, and what did we fly that night? I can't even remember what we flew, what course we flew, what route. Anyway, as you both know, I didn't have this problem that night. That was just 3 nights ago. Didn't have this problem at all. Till 109. I got to find out, TJ Turner, if I can. I'm going to do a support ticket probably tomorrow, and I'm going to ask them if I can get the 108 version back, if they'll send that to me. I sure know that from now on, I'm going to back up. I'm going to practice. I'm going to copy the folder for this plane over before I do any updates. Well, this broken version, I'll do an update. But I'm going to copy the folder over before I overwrite it. Let's see. TG Turner says, no, I do not have American Truck Simulator. Who am I thinking of? There's several of you that do American Truck Simulator together with TNT, I think. Or am I just making stuff up? I'm probably making stuff up, aren't I? You and Rick. Practice. You haven't done American Truck Simulator with? Or are you talking about Monday night? I don't know. I'm all mixed up. I'm going to tell you what. Well, let's take a short bio break. Now that Aces is here, we can do a bio break. We'll get ourselves set up and get ready for an Autoland and pay homage to Aces Down for that, right? Truck Sim, yes, Practice says. All right. But I'm going to take a quick bio break, probably only about maybe 3-4 minutes. I'll be right back with you. Again, friends, thank you. I know it's a Thursday night. We usually don't stream on Thursday, and Aces, I did it again. I did it a second time. I scheduled. Practice actually sent me a text message this morning. Thank you, Practice, by the way. It's like, hey, people are joining the live stream. I think you meant to do PM, but you did AM. I'm like, crap. So then I got in and I changed it. But yeah, so that was my bad. But anyway, Practice, thank you so much for sending me that text message and got it fixed. So I apologize to all of you that may have jumped in at 8:30 a.m. But like I said to all of you or that were here earlier in this live stream, I'm like, okay, if you ever see something from me from SimFanatic that's like we're gonna live stream at 8:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. No, it's a mistake. No, it's a mistake. No, I mucked it up, right? Anyway, friends, I digress. I'm going to be right back in about 2 to 3 minutes for the rest of this, so we can do a landing challenge and we'll move on. All right, friends. Thanks again for joining tonight. I'll be right back with you, friends. Grab yourself an orange whip, will ya? Do it now. Be right back. All right. I'm back. Back, friends. Back with ya. Hey, Benjamin. Welcome back, as Aces says. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Benjamin back. Hello. And this is quite the cloud layer. Anybody look up what is supposed to... Here, I can do this. With the beauty of technology, we're going to go... let's see here. Man, this is bad. Let's do... KSAT. Overcast. Wow, 1,900 feet. Oops. That's going to be fun. Be a good ILS approach, especially with this lag stutter shit. That is a thick band of clouds, friends. Look at that. Wow, we'll get a screenshot of that. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, my GPU right now, just for what it's worth, is at 29%, 34%, and CPU is at 40%. Of course, that's overall. Silver Killer. Practice SimFanatic. Hey, can you open Navigraph in game and show everyone the charts? Maybe explain the stars? Sure. You gonna have me open one more thing on my computer while I'm having all these... let's see, if I open Navigraph charts... let's see... I think I might have this already set up for... Let's see if I have this already mapped. I thought I had Navigraph already on here, but let me see. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay. So here's our Navigraph charts, which actually is a paid subscription. So you can see right here, this is our aircraft as we're flying in. Here's our route. So as Practice has mentioned, so we had our SID, right? So here was our standard instrument departure from KOKC. And so this is our transition. Remember, we programmed that into the FMS, the Moose. So that was our transition to do our routes on the airways. And now we had our WINDU transition. So that's why you see there's a transition. They have this different color as we fly in. Now, when we're doing our transition, we're basically on an approach here. So what Practice was talking about was our standard arrival. So that's going to be our approach. And so let me put that back. Practice, I can put that back on the top there. So if you see that, so if you look at the very top here, see where this says KOKC, and then you can see we've got Muddy 3. So that was actually our standard instrument departure. So that's what this Muddy 3 is. And so you can see that's color-coded, which is actually kind of cool. So if I click on that, it's going to show, here's your Muddy transition and Moose as we fly through there. So you got Moose and then direct with the airways. Then we got our WINDU transition. So we click on that, it'll take us to WINDU. And now we've got our approach, okay? So if you look at the top, our approach is Cuervo 01. So there's our Cuervo 01 that's what we're on right now as we approach. So you got Outlaw, you've got, if we zoom in here, we've got marks. And so we got all these are waypoints. These are just places in the sky. And just think of them as like a roadway and intersections, right? As we come here, these are basically waypoints. We program the faux all. So we're going to come around here in Piccolo. We program that into our FMC. So if we look inside, let's go back inside here. So here we have the, if we scroll through here, so there's McCarty, there's that faux all. So we actually did direct faux all because we programmed that in manually, direct Piccolo. See, oh, can you see that? I don't know. I'm looking at, no, you can't see that. Sorry. Here, let me move this over somewhere. Over here. WINDU. Here, there we go. Can we kind of see that? Not really. But you can see the FMC. So here we've got the full-on piccolo approach. That's not a bad idea. Show the overlay. Okay, yeah, I like that idea, Brock. That's a good idea. So expand this out here. And then if I put the approach, you're going to make me remember how to do this because I don't normally do that. So let's see. I'm trying to remember how to do that. So if we have, I know we can do our chart. I think it's here, right? Procedures. The bottom. Let's go back to flights. There we go. Okay, so if we have our standard, let's see, SID, approach, here we go, approach, ILS. Now if we do, I think if we do this, there we go, okay. So if we come in here, and we're doing our arrival, so like this is pretty cool that it does the overlay, so we can actually see our route coming in and coming around, where we're gonna, so this is a 037, where we're going to intercept that course line. So remember we plugged that 037 in. So we're going to intercept, this is called a localizer. So it's just a radio signal. When you notice we programmed that. So this is the 109.7. So let me turn this off for a second because I want to show you when we program this in. So that's right here, that 109.7 and 037. That's why. That should match up with the Navigraph charts. So now you can see that that's this information here, 037 course and 109.7 for the frequency. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly in here. As you can see, where's our little carrot? Where are we at? We're still a ways away. Here's our little carrot. So we're coming in here. We're going to fly right on along here with all these waypoints, and that's within our FMS, our flight management system. We're going to full turn, get to Avery, and then we're gonna come in here. Now, remember I mentioned 2,000. Here's your intercept. That's NADB. So that's at 2,000. So that's why we set our altitude at 2,000. Oh, we're starting to descend. You see that? Hold on. You probably can't see that. We just started descending. So we reached our top of descent. There we go. So I saw the throttle pulling back. So yeah, we're descending now. So you can see the throttle's coming back. N2 and N1s are going to come back here as we're descending. So we've begun our descent. So we're at what's called top of descent. So we're now starting our descent, and that's why we're losing altitude. This is why we set it to 2,000, because that's going to be our intercept for what's called the instrument landing system or a precision approach. So we hit 2,000. Then we're going to intercept what's called the glide slope. We're going to follow that son of a gun all the way down to the airport and to the runway for runway 04. And that's when we did this decision height deal. Remember we did that in the beginning? So that's where this is, that decision height at 200. So essentially, if we have a bunch of clouds, which we do, if we get to 200 feet and we don't have the runway made or the lights at the runway made, that's when we do a go-around. Chris Evans, we haven't seen you in a while. Chris Evans is here. Everybody say hello, Chris. Chris, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Chris says hello. Chris, how's it going? You getting ready for fatherhood? When is the due date, by the way? I don't remember. When is the due date? It's got to be coming, right? Is it coming soon? Look, we're getting closer. Chris Evans says, doing good. Has just been a very busy start of the year. Dude, tell me about it, right? I hear you, man. I hear you, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Due at the end of June, and that's right. You say he is due at the end of at the end of June. That's right. You're having a son. Everybody, give a shout out to our good friend Chris Evans. Chris, do you ever find time to play Call of Duty? I'm sure you don't. If it's that kind of crazy busy, right? You got the nursery all ready, Chris? Everything's set and ready? So we've begun our descent. So, Chris, as you can see, we're doing the iniBuilds A300-600. Did I say I? I meant to say A300. Did I say I? Oi, matey! I meant to say A300, by the way. It's all about the Hell Divers 2 right now. Is that right? Is that what it is, Prague? By the way, in case anybody was wondering if it's FSU IPC, it's not that. Because I did update that. Didn't even buy Modern Warfare 3. You know, that's the thing. Like, a lot of us bought it because, like, a lot of us, Chris, remember we were, like, playing it. And it was, like, you and me and Silver Killer and Bunny. And I don't remember practice. I don't know. You got into it at the time we were doing it heavy or not. I don't remember. But, yeah, it seems like just kind of fell the wayside. I don't know. 3 is... I still have 2 as well. And 3, obviously. But just, yeah. My son got really into it. He was, like, level 250-something. It was crazy. Crazy. Oh, I should take this time to say to everybody that this Saturday, remember, it is the fly-in. We're doing a GA flight. We're going to be doing a fly-in, and we're always doing fly-ins, right? Every stream is like a fly-in stream. This is going to be actually an interesting landing, by the way, for me and to watch all you because of all this stuttering shit. You know, that's something I wonder. If I shut the aircraft down and turn off the FMC, will it actually... Maybe what I'll do is I'll get landed so I can see all of you. I'll exit quick out of the simulator, restart it. Not the whole simulator. And before, when I was testing this, I didn't have to get all the way out of the simulator. I might just jump out of the plane and go into the main menu and then drop into the aircraft again and then reset it and not have the FMC running, and then I can see you all land. For all of you that are still back there, I think I could do it in time. Maybe enter a holding pattern if you want me to do it. But I don't want to have this whole stuttering crap when I'm trying to showcase you all. When I want to showcase you all, landing, doing your perfect landings. Nothing worse than having problems with stuttering, right? Silver Killer says beach bag. There you go. Chris says, with regards to the nursery, we're getting ready to redo all the oops, sorry, let me turn on this music. We're getting ready to redo all the floors upstairs, so we'll have it set up for that. Cool. We had furniture made by the Amish, which will be delivered in March. I'll tell you what, we have a table, Chris, that we had built by the Amish. Shit's gonna last you forever, dude. They do it right, man. They do it right. Do they have... That's the thing I wonder. Do the Amish have power tools? Or do they do everything? They certainly aren't sawing things by hand, right? God, I hope not. Chris, I'm just we're all suffering through this whole pausing thing. By the way, TJ, it's gotten worse. The longer it's gone, it's just gotten worse, dude. Whatever I did, they mucked it up for us, man. This is bad. Nothing like going from good to bad, right? It actually was performing really well. Monday night stream, I felt it was performing pretty good. Let's see. Tashi says, can I bring a chopper? You can always bring a chopper, dude. Tashi, we have a lot of you that will bring various aircraft. We have people that do the VTOL aircraft. We have a lot of you that will fly military jets, like the F-18 Hornet, the F-14. Not practice. Vrooden always flies the F-14, right? He's flying the F-14 all the time. It's always a blast, man. Thanks for dropping in that exclamation Q8 there, Silver Killer and Brett Plays. Do check out our friends. Check out Oz Flight Sim, our good friend Oz Flight Sim, mate. Mateys. Oh, we're below 18,000 feet, so you know what that means. Got to get away from the standard pressure. There we go. 3021. There we go. Right up here. I'm going to go up, and there we go. Good deal. All right, this is going to be an interesting landing with all this stuttering stuff. So I don't know. You can't. Does this count? Old golfer, this can't count, right? Aces, this can't count. TJ Turner's like, yep. I'm so afraid. Why do I have my Streamlabs bot saying what the GA landing challenge is? We clearly are not flying a GA flight tonight. Yeah, good luck trying to land. I know, no kidding, TJ. It's going to be a shit show for sure. SS4S, right? Silver Killer. You know, it's a damn shame too, because like I really do like this plane. It's Silver. I learned this aircraft, and now it's like doing this. It's a bummer, because I do like this. I would actually, if it was performing all right, I'd actually do a few more streams with it. Tashi, they all count, Sim. I suppose, Tashi, you're probably right, buddy. You're probably right. They should all count. Actually, thinking about it, let's go ahead and make sure I've got my landing rate. Oh, yeah, I've got it on. It's on. It's on, Tashi. Don't you worry, son. It's on. It's game on. I was eating blueberries earlier tonight. I got this. I don't know what it is. Like something like... So blueberry skin like caught in the middle of my teeth. It's just driving me crazy. You ever get that? You got like something starting. You know what? I probably should go and get a piece of dental floss. I hear that works. Oh, the things I mention. I don't know why I do it. Get another screenshot of this. Short round. I see you back there, short round. And I see, who's that? Haters gonna hate. Who's haters gonna hate? I don't know if they're with us. If they are, that's awesome. Practice up there, TJ Turner, Kangaroo. Again, Kangaroo, thank you for that $10 dono, man. That was very nice of you. Old Golfer 67 up there. Big good shot there, too. Who's all ready for the weekend? I know I am. I cannot wait. Taylor Swift. Gosh, it doesn't look like this weather. Can I get a PIRAP, by the way? Anybody got a pilot report for me? Because this looks like a heavy, thick layer of clouds. This should be an interesting ILS. Naturally, would be an interesting challenge trying to land this thing. Dang. I'm at 5,000 in the soup, Proc says. All right, man. Tell me when you break out of the clouds, will you? I'll be interested when you actually get through the clouds. $5,000 in the soup. Thank you. I just read your comments, Proctus and Silver Killer. Thank you for that on the QA Pilot and FS Expo. I appreciate it, my friends. Very cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. It's a great opportunity. I can't say enough about our partners in flight simming. You know, QA Pilot, as you dropped in there, Silver Killer, QA Pilot, Brett plays, but of course, QA Pilot, Aviation, I almost said Aviation Spotter, OS Flight Simmer. And various others out there that help the channel. Brett plays, Gavin Grimm. Want to make a shout out to those guys as well. They're doing great stuff and building their fan base, helping each other out. That's what it's about, community. Appreciate it, friends. $36 likes already. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked the channel or liked the stream, please do so if you would. Gets us out there. Appreciate it. It was just like looking at. I did that video on doubling the FPS or more by enabling frame rate generation, and it like shot up. It was at like 1,100 views in a few days, and then just leveled off. But I'm gonna try to do some more of those things like tips and tricks. Oh, look at that! We got a break in the clouds. I definitely need to do more content, news. How many of you were with me when I was doing the weekly top 5 announcements for Microsoft Flight Simulator? That was always a popular video. I was getting that series going. I got to get some of that stuff picked back up on. 1 mile from full all, still clouds at 5,100. Wow. This should be interesting, friends. The nice thing about this is that the stream's not going to go so late. What was the Monday night stream? Was it a Monday night stream for those of you that were there for the members only Monday night? It was like 4 hours. I think it was like over 4 hours. It's crazy. It was absolutely crazy. $3,500 visibility, maybe a mile. Wow. Not even marginal VFR, dude. Like, marginal VFR is 3 miles. VFR is 5+ miles. I think marginal isn't like 3 to 5 miles. Yikes, this should be interesting, friends, as we pull in here. Could be scary. All right, appreciate it. We got a couple more likes, friends. Thanks so much for that. We hit 40. We'll do a SimFanatic shuffle. That's going to get all of you to not click like. Know it. Hey, how many of you have a Nintendo Switch? So I know some of you follow Gamers Nexus, and they talked about there is apparently the successor to the obviously there'll be a successor announced to the Nintendo Switch a day after I buy the damn thing, and it sounds like it's going to be released the first quarter of next year. Any of you hear about that? What is this? KSAT? Huh. Tashi says, "Oh God, no." So like we don't have I had a PlayStation. Let's see, PlayStation 2. I had the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Obviously, I had the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64. We had the Wii. We had the Wii for a long time. That was fun. And now we've got the Switch. We have the Xbox One X, Xbox Series X. I had the original Xbox when it came out. I should be paying attention to this. Okay, let me go ahead and let me get this set up here for ILS. So we're going to drop that down here. And then we are going to go to rows. Over 3, and then we can see the compass rose there. And let's check our altitude. So 2,000 feet at NADB. So keep descending here. I don't have my carrot here for some reason. Oh, no, it's down here. Here we go. We're good. Right in the center. Good. How are we doing on speed? Doing good on speed. One of the things I didn't do the V speeds for the approach. So we got 30, 40, or 50, 20. 15, 20, excuse me. Okay, so keep that in mind. 136 for the approach. Okay. Keep that in mind. Let's do our checklist here really quick. So we're coming in. Approach checklist. Signs, briefing, ECAM status, altimeters, we did that. Minimum set, ignition, landing elevation, we got all that. Ground spoilers, okay. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna get into soup, Brock. Everybody get ready. Hold on to your shorts. We're gonna get into the soup. All right, we're gonna zoom in here a little bit. Oh, we're already at 10. Okay, never zoomed out, I guess. All right, how are we doing on speed? Looks like speed's still okay. All right. All right. Full all. So that's a 210, and we're just slowing down. All right, let's go ahead and do a notch. There we go. And we're in the soup. And here we are. And we probably should go ahead and turn on our landing lights since I forgot to do that. Let's go sterile cockpit. Turn off the music. Get the wing light on. Wait a minute. Okay, there it goes. Nose light on. Runway turn off lights. We'll go ahead and go on. I don't know if we're supposed to turn those on yet or not, but we'll say so. We'll say, yeah, we do. Here we go. All right, in the soup. So we're dropping down to full all's at 4,510. So you can see over here, 4,510 at 210 knots. So we look here, we're at 210, so we're good there. Looks like our vertical descent is right on the money. And we're going to be turning here, and we started our turn. There we go. Look at our bird turn. Look at our bird turn. All right. Piccolo, remember we programmed that in. All right, we're going to have to start intercepting some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and go on VL. I can't remember when we hit VL. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll just click buttons. Something's got to work, right? All right, we want to arm our spoilers, so we're going to pull up. Actually, I never disarmed them. Just pretend you didn't see that. Okay, we got to get down to 2,000. Let's see here. No, we're fine. 3,500 at Avery. NADB, we want to be at 2,000, so we're good. We're good. We're looking good. We're actually a little bit below Clydesdale, but we can see the ground. We'll be fine. This is gonna be all right. As long as the stuttering doesn't go crazy on us, we should be all right. We get ourselves slowed down here. So what was it? Was it 136? What was our approach? God, I can't remember. 136. So you can go ahead and slow her down. Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. Oh, we got to do it twice too. That's one of the things, you got to drop the landing gear here. And I think I see the runway. All right, everything's set. Like last night, it intercepted the. Oh, turn that off. All right. This is not a good approach. I realize that. Some reason it didn't intercept. I don't know if it's because I didn't hit that VL. God. Terrible. It's about par for the night. I had a better approach in landing last night, but see if I can't save it. Oh, we want to do our brakes. The stuttering bullshit's got to stop. And this is iniBuilds as well. I was at 341. All right. I'm going to get off the runway so I can, like, get everybody in here. And welcome to San Antonio, friends. Welcome to San Antonio. I have had better landings. This one, I haven't had a lot of experience with this plane, so I can't say, like, I've had a ton of better landings with this thing, but bear with it. I can hear it now. Brace, brace, brace. No kidding. No kidding. Okay, what the hell? Look at this. It's now cleared up. Look, I don't know. I no longer have the stutters now. Check this out. It's got to be something with the FMC. Because now they're nice landing there, Kangaroo. Look at this. Are you all seeing this? I'm not stuttering anymore. Oh, man. I don't. Yeah, it's got to be something with FMC because it's like maybe it's some sort of calculation thing. I don't know. Like calculating like. Because it always seemed like it was doing some procedure call or some sort of call for the FMC to update would be my guess. And now we're here, and the stuttering stopped. Like after we landed, are you all seeing this, Aces, Brock? Are you seeing this, Silver? The rest of you? It's not doing that lag thing anymore. As soon as we landed, now it's fine. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Most flight sim, you're still on tax, just not as much. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my stream is, but I'm not seeing it in here, Oz, because it would not stutter, but it would like pause, like it would pause for like a second. It was like doing that every like couple to 4 or 5 seconds. It was pausing. Now I'm not getting it, at least on my end. I'm not seeing any of those like 1 second pauses we're having the entire stream. Appreciate the info, but yeah, that was a shit show of a landing. I don't know. I must have not hit the... Also, maybe you know. I didn't hit the VL. Maybe that's why it wasn't getting the glide slope right. I don't know. Maybe there's Proctus over there. There's good old Proctus. Whoops. Matey says it's understandable. It's not easy flying with stutters. Yeah, it's not easy at all, Matey. Appreciate that. Being so kind to SimFanatic. I need to hit the VL. I tried to hit the VL, and it didn't take for some reason. I don't know why. Probably user error would be my guess. Good to see you, Oz. Thanks for joining back in. Did you get your dump done? Oh, sorry, man. Let's pull the old cargo plane into the gate right here. And, oh, man. We still have some that are landing probably. I should be getting out of here so I can watch them land. But this is I scenery as well. So this is, we're just going to park here. Yeah, I know. Zip it. But let's go ahead and take a look. If there's anybody else that is still landing, I'll go ahead and get the, let's see, master and start for the APU. Let's get that started. Oh, boy. Do that. All right, where is everybody? There they are. They're short round. There's Kangaroo. Nice job there, Kangaroo. And so I'm fixated on 4. Did we all land already? I think we already all landed, but like, look, there's no more of that pausing every 2 to 3 seconds, pausing for a second. It went away. So definitely has to be something with this plane for my setup. Not it. So I want to be very, very clear that what I've been bitching about tonight since the 109 update may be just to my system with the processor that I have. It's probably just that. So if you don't have, I have a 5800 X3D. So be aware if you have a 5800X or a 5800 X3D with that architecture. I've seen some weird things with both. I had the 5800X before I upgraded to the X3D, and I see the same things that I've talked about before with like the special effects with like the contrails and the moisture and FA18 with, you know, when you did like hard pulls. There's Chipper Sneeze. Looks like he's in the 310. But so most, I think, are fine. I think most have been fine with the 109, which actually, I hate to say it, but kind of sucks for us that have the 5800 or whatever, have this. Some of you like have the issue, nobody else has them. It sucks when not everybody has them, because then it's like, well, it's probably just that configuration, and then what developer's really going to fix it for you know, a smaller slice of the pie? Maybe they will. Maybe iniBuilds will do it. They're good, so maybe they'll do it. I'll open a support ticket on it and give them information, details on it. But it's, yeah, the problem is not existing now. As soon as we landed, and like us, I was saying this earlier, I'm like, I was literally testing it where it would be smooth. I wouldn't have that every 3 to 4 second delay for a second. I was testing it, and all I had to do, it'd be smooth and everything, and have the A300 in, be smooth. I wouldn't have the problem. And all I had to do was type in the FMS. I would type in the from airport to the to airport, and as soon as I hit the button in the FMS, it would start happening. So something with that. Old golfer, I see you over here. Oh, that didn't look good. Well, that's cool. What the hell? This is looking kind of interesting. Well, or my system's just completely dying. Wow. But old golfer over there, and actually old golfer parked in the right spot. Old golfer parking over in the actual cargo bay area. That's pretty good. Us Flight Services will drop the kids off later. There you go. Oh, God. Us Flight Services, that's awesome, man. Turn it off and go to bed, I think. No kidding. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of good night's sleep last night anyway. I mean, it was pretty rough night last night. I got to bed late, and then I didn't sleep well, so I'm trying to fend off something, Shane, from getting sick or something. I don't know. But anyway, well, I want to say thank you to all of you. We were at 38 likes. I got to refresh my browser over here. But yes, thank you all for joining tonight. 40 likes. Oh, see, Oz Flight Simmer's in here. Look at Oz. They did it. They did it just for you, man, so I could do this. I could do this just for you, man. Oh, we gotta get the full effect here. You know what it is, Oz? It's not this. It's not like this. It's this with the orange whips, friends. Thank you for the 40 likes, my friends, my pals, my amigos. I appreciate it. Friends, thank you so much for those likes. I do appreciate all of you being here. Again, Raphael subscribed. I missed Raphael. We had one in chat. subscribed. And I missed Raphael. How did I miss Raphael? Subscribing 42 minutes ago. Raphael, if you're still here, thank you for joining tonight. I do appreciate your membership, along with you, one in chat. Kangaroo, thanks again for the $10 dono. Thanks, everybody, for being here. My moderators, my regular viewers. Oz Flight Sim, our good friend. Give a shout out to Oz, Shane, our friend. Do check out his channel. Somebody drop in exclamation or Oz. Please drop in exclamation AFS. Do check him out, along with Brett Plays. And friends, it's just been a blast. Don't forget, this Saturday night will be our fly-in general aviation flight. That's a chance for us all to get into Discord and Discord voice and have a good time together and just hang out. I get to take a backseat to all of you. You all get to get front, show, and center in the spotlight. And keep in mind, FS Expo 2024 will be sharing a booth with Q8 Pilot and some others like Two-Tone Murphy and some others that are going to do a panel. We're not sharing both with the Two-Tone Murphy, but we're going to do a panel thing. So more information on that coming. Going to have to plug. You don't need plugging AFS, really, right? But still, we'll do it anyway because you're a good guy. You're a good mate. But friends, thanks so much. Kangaroo, thanks again. Says great stream. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Aces down. Hardly's missed a stream. I'm just going to say hardly now. Hardly. But Aces down, you know I love you, man. Thank you for being here. Practice, you as well. TJ Turner, good to see you. Thank you for joining in tonight. Who else we got? We had Matey Tashi. Tashi, thanks for joining and being here for the whole stream. And then Silver Killer, can't forget you, man. I'll never forget you. Silver motherfucking Killer. Silver, thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate you being here, my brother. And who else we got here? We've got others. We've got Chris Evans. It was so good to see you, Chris, tonight. Chris was in here earlier. So good to see you, Chris. Thank you for joining us tonight. Always a good time. Always good to see you, Chris. And, yeah, I don't know. Did I miss anyone? Benjamin Patel, good to see you. Welcoming you back. Captain Howdy, I missed Captain Howdy. How did I miss Captain Howdy? Why didn't you guys tell me I missed Captain Howdy? Captain Howdy's probably already gone. But and all the rest that I may have missed. Old Flight Sim, Aces Down, Kangaroo, Chris Evans, Old Golfer, OG. Thank you for joining tonight. Silva, Killa, TJ Turner, and all the rest of you Sim fans. Thanks so much again for joining. Stay safe. Check you back here on Saturday night. Have a great evening. Great rest of your week. Happy Thursday night. And we'll see you soon, friends. Stay safe. Take care. And blue skies. Thank you, my friends. Talk to you soon. That's awesome. Good night, friends.
You say I'm craving hope in this darkness. You say I'm just a joke, just a joke. Shivers my spine so bad. Swimming in the river stakes too much. I'm trying to let go of us, but the truth is what's really on us. My darling, in fire. My darling, rose in fire. You're alive.